What's going on, guys? In this video today we're going to be drilling out the outboard holes into the transom and fitting the Hella Marine Apelo underwater lights. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Rightio guys, today's jobs we are going to try and get through is we're going to drill the holes for the engine, for the outboard. So I've got a template here which is a generic one, matches any outboard over I think 70 horsepower, so 70 up to whatever, this template will fit the ball. So yeah, we're going to get these drilled, and then after that we're going to mount our underwater lights. So we've actually got 4 underwater lights. So we've got the Apelo RGBs, which are going to go sort of in the centre of the back of the transom here, and yeah, so I'm going to put them anyway down there under the centre of the transom, and then we've got some little smaller ones which are just blue, but we probably won't mount these ones today because we want to get the outboard on once all the boat's painted, and then we'll work out where these ones are going to fit into the system. So the first job we'll get done is we'll get this outboard drilled, outboard mount drilled, and then we'll come back to doing the underwater lights. So if we start with,
you greased it?
I indeed.
On the outside?
But it's very tight.
That's what she said. Yes, why is that very, very tight? Oh, mind you, it doesn't go all the way in.
No. Wow, I think it's supposed to, but...
No, because if it goes all the way in, it doesn't exactly hold the drill straight, whereas if it's further out, it holds the drill straighter. That would be my guess.
That's just... yeah. As long as it's eating into the hole, that's the...
Even into the hole, he says.
Right. We'll get this first one drilled, so it's 12 mil. So they're a 12 mil.
God, that sounds like a screaming child. Ooh, put a hole in it.
Right, hole number 1 done.
Now you got to try and pull that out without moving this, or without breaking it. You probably have to twist it back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh,
To do.
right, check to make sure that's still in the centre. Still centred. Yeah, still centred. Oh, now you got it covered in dirt. Ugh.
Amateur.
Amateur hour.
That one's a bit easier. That's all centered still.
Yeah, I just checked it. Remember, make sure that drill is straight.
Can't go anywhere but straight with the guide.
Don't force the drill. I mean, I'd give you a hand, but I'm, you know, holding the camera. I'm just a bloody glorified cameraman with a cold sore. Bloody terrible things. And no, I haven't been kissing anyone. Divorced and single, loving it.
Rightio, so that's 2 done. Still nice and square. So we'll pop this back out. Righty tighty. Shit out of here.
So, where did this thing come from and how much did it cost? Just so people know if they're building boats, they can go and just get one.
So I got this one from eBay.
eBay!
Good old eBay. It was 95 bucks New Zealand.
Yeah.
The
The shipping time?
About a week.
About a week it was here.
About a week to get here.
There you go. Not Temu, not AliExpress. eBay. Was that the same as those genuine Honda parts for the 225, was it? Basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually a quality bit of kit that would last a while. Not something you just use once and throw away.
Apart from these holes are a bit tight. Alright, so now we want to make sure this is down nice and hard, so we'll take our time with this one.
I mean, that one's only going through a single skin, so... And these are our mounting bolts. For the time being, I suppose.
Right, on to go.
Oh, okay, so this thing's actually sectional.
Yeah. So it would have been...
You can take it apart in 4 bits.
Would have been made on a 3D printer.
3D printer, eh?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it would be. Yep. Judging by the layering on it, I'd say it's 3D printed.
Right, all looking good. There's got one hole to go. And this thing did not want to fit in there. Just using a bit of grease to
Butter it up.
just to try and get it to go in, because this one's a bit taut.
That's what she said. I mean, you don't have to laugh, but, you know, each to their own.
Just,
If it doesn't fit, force it. So that's actually quite strong. It didn't even split that or anything. Yeah.
Right.
Now, is that would that be a similar material that your dredge nozzles are printed in?
Yep.
Right.
Sure is.
Well, if that can handle that sort of an impact, it should be able to handle a few rocks going up the spout of it too then with the dredge nozzle.
Right, that's our outboard mounty holes done.
Has everyone seen what we're putting on it?
No, I haven't done a walk around of the motor yet. And what we did to it.
What we did to it? You mean what someone else did to it that we had to sort out?
What we did to fix it. So whatever, that'll be a separate video.
Yeah, that was actually a bit of a score, that one, wasn't it? But yeah, we'll cover that later.
These are all... Sure there's no burrs on them.
Drop a bolt in.
Bolt. So, do a test, you reckon?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Either the bolt's not 12mm or the drill's not 12mm.
The drill's definitely 12mm. That's okay. Worry about that after. At least we've got the main holes there, so might just go to a 12.5 drill bit.
Oh, my guess would be either 12 or 13. 12.5 or 13.
13 because it'll give you too much room. Probably 12.5. That's right. We've got the holes there ready. Alright guys, well we finished doing the holes for the outboard. I just have to upsize them to 12.5mm, which I'll do off camera, but yeah, so that's that job done. And now we are going to mount the 2 Apelos underwater lights. So
work out where they're going to go under here, and then do some measurements and make a mark, and then drill a hole, and then duplicate it on the other side.
yeah, so I'm thinking somewhere kind of in the middle, about here somewhere. It's going to be the best kind of spot. Don't want them too close to here because then this is going to block a lot of the light. So I think wherever we can fit them in about the centre point here somewhere is going to be the
That's
best.
what I reckon too.
It's going to be the best option, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if the scuppers weren't there, then they could go where the scuppers are.
Yeah, they could have gone there, but that's going to be the next best thing. And then I've got my other ones that we can mount somewhere once we actually have the outboard on.
I reckon you bang there in the... I reckon bang just
Wherever
in the middle,
furthest out.
from there to there. Yep. And it looks like you're only a centimetre below, not even a centimetre below the crease, so...
So what I'll do is I'll just grab me Vivid. And we'll just kind of work out.
I reckon tape measure from there to there and go, say, halfway.
Nah, we don't need to tape measure it.
You don't reckon?
Nah.
Oh.
We'll measure the other side.
The other side might not even be in the exact same spot as this one's going to be going. Just to be clear, that's not exactly how I would do it. I like to measure twice, cut once.
Oh, this side doesn't really matter though, because all we're doing on this side is working out where we're going to have it sitting. And then once this one's in, then we'll measure the distances to get the other one in the same spot as this one. So this one's kind of just...
So now you need to measure that where that mark is, because that's where your hole's going to be. So you need to measure that mark and then put that mark on the other side in the same place.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, so...
And we'll just make sure that the hole's centered.
Again, so you're measuring once and cutting once to get it to match.
I'm kind of... Yeah. So what do we got here? We've got 10.5, so 10.5 is pretty much bang on where I put the thing, 5.2.
That's top to bottom, but you haven't measured left to right.
That means that's dead in the centre that way though, so that's a pretty good guess. And we'll go from the actual side. So it is 24.5. So if I come over this side...
You got your Vivid this time?
So if we go under here, and we want to go, put that down onto there, we want to go 24.5, and just right there somewhere, and then we're going to go 10.5.
Right, so on the horizontal line, not the vertical line, is your mark. Done.
Look at that. Standing back here.
Oh,
Oh, you're good. Pretty good.
well, it's your boat, as long as you're happy with it.
Just double check. No, measure twice, cut once, as you would say.
Well, actually, I'm more sort of measure 4 times, cut once, then measure again, and realise you stuffed it up and cut it again, or drill it again. But I'm just, yeah, just hopeless.
Pretty good. All right, let's drill a hole and see what happens.
Put a hole in the boat. That's one thing I'm not a big fan of, is putting holes below the water line and then having to rely on bloody Sikaflex to keep water out.
It's all right. How many times have we done it? We've never had a leak.
You've never held onto a boat long enough to find out if it leaks.
Hey.
Hey. Oh yes, there's the camera that's getting the angles, I hope.
Ow. Should
Hot filings.
No, stabbed me.
That'll teach you.
It will.
There's a hole in the boat.
I'll just grab my it's on the boat. Bear with me for a second.
Surprised Coda hasn't barked yet, saying throw your bloody ball.
Have her time.
What you doing, old fella? Hey, you just cruising. Wasn't talking to you.
Alright, I'll get this one drilled.
Do I need to move the GoPro because it's now still just staring at blankness? Ugh.
You walk.
I'm unsure if I can do this cameraman job much more. My back gets bloody hiding.
Yep.
Too much bloody up and down and all the rest of it. Not that I'm complaining, but 6 years of this crap.
6 years of it, eh? Just think how many more you got to go.
I mean, put it this way: 6 years of shit back pain is still probably better than 20 years of friendship with, you know, you. Just saying. I mean, I don't even know. Are we actually really friends or what?
Could be.
Could be. I think it might be a vicious allegation.
Right, let's get this fitted. So, need the vivid. And we'll feed this through. Feed this through. You got a video or what? Just going to have me pointing under the boat because I'm blocking this camera.
Oh yeah.
Down here, would you?
Righto. Oh.
So just feeding the camera through. Feeding the cable through.
Just to pull it all out again.
Just to pull it all out again, but I just deburred it before with a deburring tool, so it's not going to scratch the things. I guess that's why they say 15.
So maybe we just need to go to a 13 or... You don't reckon you want to anode the hull?
Nah, because if you over anode it, it'll be worse.
Because normally the anode's on the mark.
Alright guys, so I've had this fitted. Just drilling out the holes with the screws.
That's a 4, not a 4.1 or a 4.5, that's a 4.
Stephen's just going to get a 4 for me.
4 mil.
Sweet. Perfect. Alright guys, so we've drilled these with 4 mil. And then we'll use the stainless steel
screws to thread it up.
Screws to basically cut their own thread.
There you go. Yep, so now thread your other holes. I don't know, do you want to do that other hole? Do you want to weld that, plug it and then re-drill it?
Nah.
So you're happy with that being?
Yeah, it's still going to hold because that's going to have silicone plus these ones as well.
Done. Good one.
And then we'll just use a silicone for anti-barrier.
Yep, righto. Repeat the process on the other side and that's us.
Perfectly lined up. Right. Now I'm just going to do the same on the other side.
You happy then?
What?
You happy then?
Well, maybe. Well, that's
Could be.
that's one side done. Just mocked up, so then once it's all painted, we can fit it out properly, silicone it and everything. Screw it on, but we'll get this other side done the same, and we'll come back to you guys soon. We're just squaring this one up.
It's going to have to be done by your eye, fella, because I can't see if it's square from this side.
It's looking pretty good.
See, with the shiny aluminium, it's almost mirrored. Like, it doesn't actually look like that's sitting flush on the back of the hull. On the back of the transom.
No. Right, so what we're doing now, guys, is we're going to pre-drill these holes with a 3mm, and then go to a 4mm. 4mm with the wiggle.
Was that right? I am up here filming, you know. Almost need a third person out of shot, sort of pointing you in which camera you want to be talking to. We'll get it sorted, you know. It's a new channel. We're learning.
Cut between them at the end of it.
Insert elevator music here.
Elevator music.
Yeah. I was going to say, maybe you need to hire another cameraman because, you know, this is pretty bloody pathetic, I should say.
What's that?
The effort.
Alright, so they're drilled out to 4mm. Stay there, fella. Or...
You don't ask for much, do you?
Video on the south if you want.
It's just not a comfortable position for me to be in.
Yep. That's why.
I start shaking in a mix. I'm getting rather sore.
There is that white seat. Put plenty of pressure on this so it doesn't. And we're through.
It's right, proper time lapse, this will not even include it, so.
Well, I want to include it, so try and make it as good as you can.
I mean, you see one side, you've seen it all, you know?
Yeah, but if the other side turns out shit, then I can use this side.
True.
Kind of want to time lapse both, not just have one side. Or time lapse one side. But... It's 2 through, 2 threaded. I might opt for when we actually mount these, because these are the screws. I don't know if you can see that. These are the screws that came with it. They're quite long, so I might actually opt for go to mitre 10 and get some little small ones that take a nut on the back and put a yeah, so I can thread them through and then put a Loctite nut on the back, just so that way there's no way they can actually come out. But
that's a good idea.
And just take these to mitre 10 to match the thread, and then they should just screw straight in. Do them up tight and put a Loctite nut on the back, and then they won't go anywhere. It's a bit of a huckery way to make a thread, but it works.
You're talking a hardened steel versus a soft metal, so
Yeah, exactly.
they'll cut their own thread.
You don't want to make sure, you know, I mean, if it's too tight, you'll just snap your, or round out your screw, but that's her. Done. Dunskies. So, that's the two, let's get this out. Alright guys, well, I think the weather's going to pack in, but we've got the outboard mount holes all drilled. I'll tidy up and deburr those. We've mounted the two Hella Marine underwater lights, so they're pre-mounted. So once we've painted, we can do the final fit out, just silicone them all up, put them in, put the little screws in, and then they'll be done. So they're all pre-fitted. Yesterday we finished off all the rod holders and everything. Had a bit of a test of the lighting that's going to go in there. Yeah, so the other underwater lights that I had that I showed previously, these little ones, which are just a solid blue. As I say, we'll mount these once the outboard's on and everything, and we work out the best place to put them. I'm hoping I can maybe mount them down here on each side of the motor, but we'll see how, if the motor's going to block them out or not. So yeah, I think that's us for today. A couple of good jobs done. I guess the next job's going to be fitting all the electronic stuff inside the boat, like pre-fitting the sounder and switch panels, RGB controller, cabin lights, all that kind of stuff's probably the next job. And then after that, once she's all painted, it'll be building the outriggers. That'll be a pretty cool little video. I've got some cheap outriggers, which basically the cable ran on the inside. They were just really basic, cheap ones. But we're going to convert them into proper outriggers with the pulleys and, you know, to a clip on the side of the boat. So you'll get to see how we do that to basically make ourselves a cheap set of outriggers. So all that's
now, Craig, you don't want to, while we're here, you don't want to drill the holes for the transducer.
Nah,
not yet. We're going to save that.
Yeah, I've got to get some stainless steel.
So you want to do that after it's painted?
Probably.
Because you're almost at the stage now where you're going to want to clean down and get ready for paint.
Yeah.
Once weather comes right,
we'll be onto the painting.
We have had some pretty nice days where the temperature has gotten upwards of 14, 15 degrees. It's just going to take a bit longer for the paint to harden, I suppose.
Yeah. Joys being 2-pack, it's got hardener in it. But
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we'll mount the transducer once we've painted, because I've got to get some stainless steel rod, because the transducer, the big TM transducer, it's got two stainless steel rods which hold it in place. They were missing from when I got it, because I got it second hand, you see, so I'll have to take that up to one of the engineering places up in town and see if they've got some stainless steel rod, make some new pins.
Yeah.
Because I tried to buy some new pins and they were $400 just for 2 pins, so I'll make my own. Yeah, I think that's her, isn't it?